Hey friends, welcome back. We are going to head back to that castle up there and face the giant Etten Shaman. I think it's an Etten, not Jotun. I do get them confused. I did sell a bunch of stuff, rested in my own bed, and crafted some journeyman healing potions, or some, what do they call it, greater healing potions, I guess. I couldn't actually do the regen because I don't have any Scarlet Flowstones, so... Am I being attacked again? Seems like some of these enemies have respawned, so I'm nervous now. I don't want to fight them. Let's just go in there and do this. Alright, bring it on. We're to defeat like a ton of you guys, so I'm sure this new enemy is going to be strong. Oh, and he's got some men warp priests. Okay, this could actually be tough. Let's do minor mana regen. I did buy some more health regens. Let's start with minor for now, and we'll use the steel curtain for better armor. Just gonna try to put as much space between them and me as I can. Yeah, this guy's almost gone. Dodge that one. Okay, he's dead. Colmere. Yeah. Couldn't quite dodge that attack. Let's set them both on fire. Or let's not. Let's say we did. Ah, that attack is, for some reason, it's hard for me to dodge. Let's keep our health up rather. The AoE when they have is a much slower attack, and I think Axie's gone now. So let's try to get past them again, watch out, and summon him back up. Yeah, I knew they were going to do that as soon as I took the time. Dodge that one. I'm going to keep my health high though, because one of those big attacks at the wrong time could be devastating. The assault. Okay, let's use one more of those mana potions. We have a ton of them as well. Let's focus on this guy because he's almost dead. Yeah, I tried to dodge that ballistic animation. Okay, come on. Come on. Yes. Gosh, it's me and you, big guy. We're running a little low on mana. Getting used to the animations now. Let's see if I can... Nope. Yeah, I was gonna try to... Ooh. Got backhand there. I was gonna try to, sorry, to knock him down and then attack him with the longsword, but... This is what to do. Oh, come on. Alright, chakras it is. Yeah, looks like I have Dottle me somebody's potion just to be safe. Alright, that was very tough. How many potions do we have left? I think we still have a decent bit, honestly. 5, yeah. We used half. That's kind of what I was thinking. Definitely glad I made those. Greater social grace. That's funny. Alright, and some Edelweiss. Also, obviously I'm not using Fate mode, which would make these battles a lot easier for sure. So that could be one of the reasons people say the game can get too easy. So I think by not doing that... Ooh, hidden treasure. I'm glad I came back here. I saw it on the map. So by not doing that, obviously I'm making it much harder than I need it to be. So I apologize if it's frustrating if you're like, just use Fate mode or Reckoning mode. Maybe I should occasionally... Oh, close. Okay, these guys should be easy. Oh, maybe not. Where did they even come from? Sneaky for some big guys. They are all lined up. Nice. that attack. Yep. I'm used to you guys now. I know your tricks. Yep. Yeah. I guess I should wait to dodge until they've already started casting it, because otherwise I get stuck in that second between the two dodges. Let's do a minor health regen and minor mana regen. Well, I probably should be careful because I can't make more of those. Okay, took them both out at once. I'll have to see where you can either get or buy Scarlet Flowstone. I wouldn't mind buying some. Probably better than trying to farm it, but I haven't gotten any in a long time. Alright, and now without interruptions, let's do some lockpicking. Not there. I was thinking of something earlier today, like, I can't remember what it was, but somebody was like doing a combination lock or whatever, and I was thinking of this game and lockpicking. Ah, another Aster Strongbox, okay. I'm very curious. So I should make a list of that, but I guess I could just like look online. We found like 4 of them now. One was around like the side of, I think, the Warsworn Vault, or maybe it was Korgan Hold. I think one was around the side of Korgan Hold, one was in Korgan Hold, one was here, and there was a 4th one. Maybe in Dole Vale, that would kind of make sense. But alright, I really hope this is the end of this quest, because otherwise we might have met our match. These beasts are getting tougher and tougher, and I'd like to avoid those guys. Not because I'm scared of them, but just because I'm kind of tired of fighting the Etten. There's a whole nother alley of creatures over there, though, so I'm kind of worried he's going to send me against them next. But as much as I enjoy the combat in this game, I'm sort of ready for some plot, some more storyline. And we have a lot of that coming up because we have the Warsworn quest, we have the Scalia Arcana quest, and we have 2 branches of the main quest, both coming up in the near future. And we have a bit of Black Kahash, which comes in very useful when I get to the crafting table and have like 100 of them saved up. It's like, okay, I can just make kind of all the health potions I need, at least minor ones.
Salutation. You have slain Smiler and Colmere, both formidable enemies to be certain, yet mindless things, easily outwitted. The real challengers are these Jotun.
What else has to be done?
There is a Jotun, a chieftain not far from here. Malgar is his name. Talarain must be rid of him. Be cautious. They may appear brutish, but the Jotun are much more intelligent than the other creatures you may have seen in Talarain.
Good to know. It'd be cool if they have like traps and things
Well,
to actually like
perhaps we shall speak later.
make use of that intelligence. Alright, so looks like he's over this way. Alright, Axie, ready for one more big quest? Honestly though, these fights they're kind of fun. It's a little bit annoying that I'm kind of like restricted to using just my most powerful abilities and just like dodging a bunch. But it is nice to have an actual challenging fight. Okay, how do I get up there? I have to go to the left and around. And that's what I'll do. And yeah, let's go ahead and actually... The Greatsword is cool, but it's so slow. I think I'd like to use my Azerite Longsword for this part. And we'll keep the Chakrams kind of my 2 best weapons right now. Even just having it back on my back makes me feel more confident. Okay, let's try to be a little sneaky. Oh, they've seen me. That's a good one. Let's use one of these potions again. I did not re-up my potions, so this could be a bad idea. There's Malgar. Doesn't seem like that does a lot of damage, but maybe damage over time or something. I guess it does like knock them back physically, which is kind of cool. Come on, this guy's almost dead. Oh, again, I hit the wrong button. I guess where I was out of range of that hammer strike, but I guess I was barely in it. Actually, Malgar doesn't seem as tough as the Evan was. Maybe we can go down. Yeah, there he goes down almost first. I'm gonna use a potion just to be safe here. I can't really block these guys. It does seem like the ice might have longer range. Maybe that's kind of its real strength. Yeah, he got me there. I was trying to sneak in a lightning strike. Okay. Yeah, it was a tough fight, but honestly I think the last one was tougher. And fighting all the Jotun outside the cave, definitely so. We've already opened this. Yeah, we've been here before. This is where I thought that plant looked like a person. We just didn't have the quest yet, so these guys weren't here. Way down we go. Okay. And wolves. Should be a piece of cake after all that. Use some more other abilities now. Okay, I equipped my longsword but didn't even use it last time. Too slow. Okay. There better be a really, really good reward for this quest after all that fighting. If it's just like 2,000 gold and then be on your merry way, I will be very disappointed. Still sleeping. I guess it is nighttime now, but
Excellent.
I bring good
With
news.
Malgar out of the way, all that is
Oh,
left to
no.
remove from Talarain are the dregs. That should only take a few years. Well, so be it. Take the money you have earned.
Okay, he had me in the first half there. I was like, what is a dreg? Tell me about the Kent family.
My family was once very important in Talarain. One of my ancestors even served as a commander of the Aster army. However, that was long ago. Now very few of us remain. Myself, for one, and my sister Namaria, who is usually not far. She prefers to keep an eye on me.
I wonder if we'll run into her or if we have already. And yeah, it seems like the Asters are a huge part of this area's lore. And I imagine we'll encounter more about them either in maybe the Warrior's Quest or possibly even the main quest. And hopefully get their key. Alright, we'll come back to that guy later. Oh, let me check and see. I think it said we only needed Cruddock. And what are Cruddock? Are they the big wormy things? So yeah, it just says kill 5 Cruddock. And if I do it, is it going to even show on the map? No, not really. I feel like Cruddock are those big worm guys, but we haven't seen too many of them, thankfully. Or unthankfully if I'm trying to complete the quest. Alright, let's return to Helmgard Keep. If we can make it there without using another potion, we could use the bed and heal up. And then we'll figure out the next step of the quest. And there's the keep in the background. I see some kobold. I'm not really interested in fighting them, so hopefully they're also not interested in fighting me. Good. We have a truce. Grab some more loot over here. How are we doing on the inventory space? Kind of in the middle. It does seem like stacks of potions only take up 1 inventory space, so I might end up doing like a full stack of maybe greater and master potions at some point. Am I going the right way? I am not. The Black Kosh led me astray. and almost led me into that crowd of enemies. But I'll figure out my arsenal of potions down the road. Glad to see the guards at their post. Keep it up. Wonder what that statue is holding up ahead of. Some kind of a great beast.
I'm glad you're here. I've taken the precaution of jailing Gwyn. A bit heavy-handed, I know. But this is a serious matter, and only necessary until we've cleared this up. That vault was hers to watch over. This can't help but put her under suspicion.
That seems a little extreme, and I kind of feel like by doing that, he's just made me suspicious of him. I was already a little suspicious of him, because they're really kind of playing him up as a character. But now even more so. She's in a cell.
We have a small jail at the back of the keep. Useful enough, between the freemen and other sorts you find on the plains.
But she was there with me.
Of course she was. I ordered her there. That proves nothing. Someone helped those mages get in. But who? And how?
I mean, it could be her, but... Yeah, what about the key that Gwyn found?
She never mentioned a key. Withholding evidence as well. The girl brewed so. Suppose I'm not surprised. I do want to know what became of that key.
Guess we'll have to go talk to Gwyn, but yeah, I'm pretty sure he's lent his key to somebody to get a copy made, and that's how they got in. Tell me more about the ancient vault.
Things in that vault are fine for songs and tales of Eamon. They make the Warsworn seem more legendary and grand. It's all dusty nonsense to me.
He mentioned Eamon. Apparently the actor who played Earl Aemon in Lord of the Rings just died, which is a shame, but I guess that was like 20 years ago, so he's probably getting up there in years, but I'll have to watch the movies again soon. What are your thoughts on Gwyn?
The vault was Gwyn's responsibility. There's no getting around that. Until it's clear precisely what happened, she'll remain where she is.
And the mages?
Yes, these mages, the Farlangi, was that it? They stole the relic, of course. But they must have had help from inside to get in. Your search must continue.
Why are mages always the bad guys?
Something else, Splitshield.
Nope. Talk to you, Baxton, actually. Alright, so... we are going to zoom in a little bit. So, okay. Let's head up here and talk to Gwyn. I think there is a bed you can use somewhere in here, but I'll worry about that after this episode. There she is.
Don't tell me you believe I had a hand in this. After all you've seen, this is a nightmare.
Hey, the persuasion points, knock on wood, have paid off. 95%. You blamed yourself?
I do, but I blame the Warsworn leadership so much more. After my parents, after all my warnings. What is the saying? They who ignore the past are fated to repeat it. But Gryan would rather sweep this under the rug. That is why I'm here.
Yeah, I don't know if she mentioned her parents before. 77%, let's ask. You mentioned your parents?
My parents were loyal Warsworn, but the Order turned its back on them. They would not help, let alone... Forgive me. I am not used to talking of such things. You will surely face more of those mages. In my strongbox by my bed, you will find a ring of mothers. I want you to have it.
Swept this under the rug. Why?
I wish I knew. Today's Warsworn aren't heroes or demon slayers, just mercenaries. Soldiers. Gryan Shane is a shining specimen of the modern Warsworn.
What do you mean you warned them?
That our old enemy still lurks somewhere in the shadows? Yes, often and always upon deaf ears.
You didn't show him the key.
The key? Gods damn it, he was in such a rush to throw me in here, I forgot. Take it, show it to Gryan. If it is a copy, I know a master locksmith in Tyrion's Rest who might be able to help.
There probably aren't many master locksmiths around. I wonder if maybe he made a copy and we'll remember who he made it for. Okay. I guess we'll ask a few of these. And where should I take the key?
First, speak with the Castellan. If the key is a copy, then you must seek the Master Locksmith in Tyrion's Rest.
I'm sure it is. What else do you know of the vault?
Every cursed object from the times of the First Sworn we keep in that vault under lock, key, and other protections. It was only a matter of time before some villain found a way in.
That indeed must be very tempting, having them all together like that. You think they'd have like a vault in the back of the castle? I mean, I guess maybe it's harder to like lay traps around it and all, but or under the castle, it does seem like it would be more secure. What do you think of Gryan?
Does he think this will all go away after he locks me up? That those mages and their Niscaro will vanish just because he shuts his eyes? Huh.
Tell me more about you, Gwyn.
I'll be alright. Just go solve this and get me out of here.
Do you want to tell me anything else about your parents?
Despite their loyalty to the Order, the Warsworn could never admit that our own history was intertwined with their deaths. And now this, as if they were spitting on my parents' graves.
It definitely makes it personal for her. What do you know of the Heart of Saboon?
It is described in our histories. A thing of great power won by Aegon from an evil mage. We know little else. Before you found it, we didn't even know it could be used to call forth Niscaro. We didn't know it, but someone did.
Any more thoughts on the key?
As much magic and artistry has gone into that key as into the lock. Casting a working copy would be no simple task.
Yeah, I'm guessing the Master Locksmith you mentioned was the one who duplicated it, or at least knows the one who did. First things first. Let's talk to the Castellan.
Welcome
Yeah, there's
to
bounties to do
Helmgard.
too. I don't think we've completed any of them yet, though.
What's this now? A key found among the vault intruders. I see. Well, I can say for certain that it's not the original. That was the first thing I checked after you went off to the vault.
I hear there's a locksmith in Tyrion's Rest.
Ah, yes, the gnome, Tarion. He'd know something of how this was done. Did Gwyn suggest this? She always did have a head for these things. Although, if she's behind this, the gnome could be a trap. Be wary, Pledge Shield.
Interesting that he didn't try to like deter me from it. Although, I would not be shocked if we get there and the gnome is dead. But then where would the quest go from there? I don't know. Like, he has to know we're onto him. Any more thoughts on the vault key?
As I told you, the first thing I did was verify the key was safe and sound in its proper place. Which means what you found is an impossibly perfect copy.
Alright. Interested to see where this quest goes. And... oh. Is Tyrion here? I thought Tyrion was somewhere else. In Tyrion's Rest. I said Tyrion's Rest was marked on the map. Oh yeah, Tyrion's Rest is way over here. Well, only like 2 areas away, but I'm curious, why is there a
Traveling, brother?
marker over here then? Is there like a secret passage out? And it's just like accidentally showing it? Or a back door? Oh, that's right. She wanted me to take the ring. Okay. Got it. Okay, I'll take it, but it's not really that great to be honest. Yeah, then the rest of the quest is outside. Now there is a bed in here somewhere that we can use. I don't see it as an icon on the map though. Let's check here real quick, and if it's not here, I'll just use the health potion instead. No. Oh. Yeah. A bed, but apparently not a bed for use. Alright, let's just use a minor health potion then. I assume that when you hit it, it used the most minor one first. It definitely seems to. Could have grabbed that Shrine's Blessing as well, but not that big of a deal. I think we've probably faced our toughest enemies for a little bit. Alright, so that just leaves the question of what do we do now? And interesting that the quest still takes us there. I should take it to the locksmith. So the quest is both taking me to the keep and over here. Maybe you can go through the keep to get there somehow? I don't know. We have the ring, right? I grabbed the ring for sure, so... Yeah, I'm really not sure why there's a quest marker there, but I think the only other thing we have left to do here is to, to start the mage's quest. So let's head to Quargenhold this time. And we'll head over and get that quest started, and then we'll continue it next time. Not sure what the quickest way is. Let's go down by the river. Oh, I see. That's that way down. Okay, let's go down here then. And we're under attack. Also, I'm going to go ahead and mark that as the main quest, so that we can tell which way it is. Guess we already harvested that flower. Alright, after leaving our contact hanging a few episodes ago, because we were very busy at the time, after looting his friend's corpse. Oh, missed one. It's finally time to talk to Jubal Khalidus.
Pyroclastic resonance, body temperatures still well above ambient, and freshly broken earth. Ah, forgive my manners. You were sent to meet a contact, and here I am, Jubal Khalidus, Archsage of the Scholia Arcana.
Archsage?
If you would be so kind as to ready your weapons, I believe we are about to be attacked. You will be in
I'm excited to see how he does in battle. Good instincts too. A little fireball spell there. Alright, not too tough. Oh, one more.
That was bracing, wasn't it? Ethan did not exaggerate your prowess, but it was a pity what happened to this caravan. I followed their trail from Melaglir in the hope that they carried a letter from the missing Adept Fell, and indeed I was correct. I believe this should go to you. The message names a likely suspect. Continue onward then to Melaglir. Speak to this Patrick Morgan and find what befell our missing colleague.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised when I ramped to him and he didn't have a title like most of the Scholia Arcana has. But I'm pretty sure Archsage is their leader, right? Because I remember making the reference to Archmage. Interesting that he's out here doing field work, but I guess good for him. And what will you be doing?
I am not accustomed to being questioned by anyone, even newcomers as promising as you.
Just a question.
See to your task, neophyte, and remember, whatever attacked Adept Fell is not to be underestimated.
Tell me about Ethan Engar.
Ethan and I came up through our initiation trials together. He is my most trusted savant. There is a reason he was chosen as your mentor, neophyte. Heed his wisdom.
I'll do my best. So, you're the Archsage of the Scholia Arcana.
Fascinated with rank, are you? Perhaps one day you would like to stand in my shoes.
Not really.
Trust me, it is not as pleasant as it seems.
Yeah, probably a lot of paperwork. What is Kandrian?
For centuries, the High Lords of Kandrian used spell and sword to keep a fragile peace. But times have changed. It has become a land ruled by fear. Use caution, when walking its roads.
So Kandrian is probably the next region or sub-region that we're going to. And the city of Melaglir?
Nestled in the protective shadow of Kandrian Keep, it appears Melaglir is now home to a predator. Try speaking to the local villagers to determine what has happened to Adeptfell. Should you tarry in finding what troubles the village, there might not be anyone left to question.
Or maybe it's not a city, but alright.
You will be in my thoughts.
Goodbye, Jubal. I'm sure we'll meet again in due time. Let's grab some loot and another armband. Okay. Alright, well, I really need to get some sleep, but that was another fun night of playing Kingdoms of Amalur. Hopefully guys enjoyed it as well, and we'll come back for more. So, that's it from me. Thank you all for watching. Take care, and I'll see you again soon.